banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Adam McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And it's the six-year starter leading them out. Now in year 6, coming off a 5th-place MVP finish, it's Trevor Lawrence.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
At the 32-yard line.
Lawrence now on second down. Contact on the throw, and this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up third down.
Jordan battle there defensively.
Now Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that is a Jacksonville first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Fresh set of downs now from 39.
Jaguars.
They bring Thomas in motion. Lawrence looking to throw. And he can't hang on. Catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off, so the incompletion means a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Lawrence to throw it. Escapes out to the left. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Complete left-sided Thomas. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's second down. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Third down, Conner gets it. And he gets home. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Conner finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. And that right there is a statement touchdown to begin this game, Brock. Carving a path right into that end zone.
Yeah, coming off a week where you just had to scrap and claw to get the victory, maybe a little extra margin would help this time, huh?
Yeah, well, a good start here, right, as they try to, what everybody does these days, stacking wins, Brock. They're trying to stack things to get that win. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Samaje Perine on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're going to be led out by the 7th-year star, former #1 overall pick, Joe Burrow.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Throw to pass now on second down. Cut out left. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Third and short, it's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. He'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
That's good for a Bengals first down. first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, Burrow. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but they hit forced it free before he could secure it. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Burrow. It is cut left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Burrow to the air now. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And Burrow gets enough for that first down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Burrow on first and 10. And he's been near perfect on this opening series. He's 5 of 6 now throwing the football. Here's a design run. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This connects with Higgins. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and that is T. Higgins, who's shaken up and receiving some assistance. First and 10 here for Burrow. And he is already up to 6 completions in this game. Brown on the inside give. Great decision to bounce this outside block. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's second down.
At the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Brown. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Jaguars 5-yard
Now Burrow. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
Burrow back to throw. Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase is 4 through the air this season. So they pick up right where they left off last week with that victory, Brock. Finding the end zone here on the first series of our contest.
Yeah, the successful teams in this league, they stack plays, stack series, stack games, stack performances, and this is feeling a lot like a week ago from the jump.
That one right down the middle. They answer in kind. We're tied 7-0. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
This gets forward to around the 29. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Up by Washington, left side. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
A second down throw from Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting a first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Burrow on 1st and 10. And he's playing well, hitting on over 80% of his throws so far. Back now, pressure coming. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. Second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Counter play. Brown. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Travis Hunter making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. And that forces 4th and 14. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Parker Washington to return this for the Jags. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working on 2nd down. Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. Defense gets to him, shells him out. Gain of about 16 before they did so. And it's going to be 1st down Jaguars.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down Jaguars.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the fray. He'll send him over right. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And the concentration lapses continue for him as he drops another. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now it's Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Caught. There's the rookie out of Baylor. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So expect a punt coming up here on 4th down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Burrow on 2nd down. Pressured, and he's not going to be able to escape this one. He's brought down back at the 7. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Burrow setting to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Derek Brown there defensively.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know what I know. It's about play-to-play execution more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Tight end going in motion here. 2nd down, it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Connor here from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Lawrence looking to throw. The Bengals are going to get there. They take it down. And that forces this offense into a 4th and 20. Logan Cook on the punt. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Quick throw into the hands of Higgins. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. He's got 3rd and 5 now after the last completion got him 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Well, running it was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. First play of the drive, a give to Connor. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stop made by Barrett Carter. A great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
When you look up run blitz by a linebacker, that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. And that's going to earn the Jags a new set of downs.
23 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. It's a good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on 1st. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. to throw it. That one's complete, right side. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Right. The first down carry for Connor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line. He's tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
And put a receiver in motion right. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Complete out to the right.
Lawrence.
And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to run for it. Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession.
Recovered by the offense.
Facing 4th down, Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On the return, this is P-Ryan. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Brown quick on the draw here. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by Fourier Oyuroku.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And give him the first down. Winds up with about 6 on that play before he was stopped. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Has it downfield, working the left. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. That's going to give Cincinnati the first.
Now that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. We get a timeout now for the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. Will bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Antonio Johnson on the
Here's
coverage.
Burrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot, they just couldn't finish it. Let's attack a long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative, is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Tootin now on the return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. The Jaguars headed out of an offense late in this first half. And they'll have enough time to try to get it into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running back motions right. Now Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So I'll give him, it looks like about 7.
At the 33-yard line.
Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. He beams one deep right side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, it's in 3rd down. Lawrence throwing here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming.
James Conner. An 8-yard pickup. And the Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Thomas snags it over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st down, Jacksonville.
So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And he just hucks this one away. It wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And incomplete. Daxton Hill on the coverage.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our... The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. On the return, this is Piron. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And getting about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Jaguars 39.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Burrow to the air now. Sends this to the end zone. That's broken up by a big hit in the end zone. What an effort there to prevent that touchdown. And that forces 4th down.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. From that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Washington now to return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Connor gets in here to begin the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
28-yard line.
Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Caught by his back, Gibson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's going for it himself. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got first down here from the 36. Now it's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that 2nd down. And needs a 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. And as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars in the punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Hit before he can get anything on that return. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're getting a look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Brown to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Brown again. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the first down for him. Injury on the field after that play, and that looks like Chase Brown, who's getting some help from the medical staff. All set to go now from the 35. Burrow. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic. And contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it here. It's Taj Brooks. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins. And the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
1st and 10 here for Burrow. And that last throw puts him up near 1,000 yards on this season. Toss here to Brooks. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. And this one's going to be forced out by the hits. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brown. The defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Burrow setting the throw. Oh, maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
That one splits the uprights. And that makes this a 10-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run the counter to Connor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. On second down, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, looks like about 7. Third down, Lawrence to throw. It's his running back. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Bengals, then running back Chase Brown, getting set to begin another drive here. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Throwing is Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Chase, incomplete. Jordan Lewis on the coverage.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Boyan with the pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun handout to Gibson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, it's Gibson. And he gets home. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
On his little for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they trail by 3.
Bengals 20, Jaguars 17.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, this is Piron. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals, then running back Chase Brown, getting set to begin another drive here. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Counterplay, Brown. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
We're on a pass now on second down. He's got Chase on the outside. He's going to be just 1 step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
Brings up third down.
Third down, get to Brown. And he's hauled down just beyond the line, but that's all they needed. Just a single yard for that first down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. First and 10 from the 32. They'll run again with Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Burrow. Looking slant route, complete. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that's going to be good for a Bengals first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Brown on the inside give. And they're going to be hung with here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane,
he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 4.
Inside the final minute of our third quarter. Third and short, it's Burrow. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Now Burrow. And he's got it, it's in close. He will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Mike Gesicki from 31 out. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
McPherson at the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. That makes this a 10-point game.
Score, Bengals 27, Jaguars 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Now Lawrence. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Lawrence to throw it. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He completes it in traffic. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove they're playmakers too.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. And in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down carry for Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Brown gets it again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. First play of the drive, a give to Connor. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Lawrence to throw on second down. That one's incomplete over the middle. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Caught by his back. Gibson. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is a Jacksonville first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Now it's Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. Now they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
He was defended by Brian.
Receiver in motion, going left. Second down, it's Lawrence. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Lawrence looking to throw. gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On first down, it's Gibson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
Incomplete.
They've got a man in motion.
And less than a yard.
Third down, Connor gets it. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth down and less than a yard. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
Working on 2nd down. Burrow to the right side and reeled in by Chase. And that'll be 4 yards on that completion. 4 yards out. That means it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Burrow to the air now. He's got Gesicki complete. Hit there, driven out of bounds. Gain of about 8 before it. Will be 1st down Bengals.
Good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
And I'll tell you what, Brock, a very valuable pickup there on 1st down. Not flashy, but valuable. They just got to keep this football moving.
And you know what it does? It just keeps them on schedule. And any OC in this league is going to be good with a 7-yard gain on 1st down, especially here in the final frame.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
47-yard line.
Burrow setting to throw. Complete out to the right. He's not going to challenge for that 1st down. He's taken down short of the line to gain after he picked up 5.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard in here, Brian. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. It's going to be 1st down Jaguars.
A gain of 15. And a Jaguar 1st down.
Lawrence throwing here. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Caught by Washington, left side. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Jaguars down by 7. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. Third down. Throwing now. Mickey Myers, and he's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. First and 10 now from the 30.
16 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Here he is to throw. Looking underneath here for Connor. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second.
At the 22-yard line.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. He'll look to throw it. There goes that man again, but a defender on time this time. Hit forces the football out. Incomplete. We've got second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Back to throw. Throw is caught. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Last completion got him 6. This is going to be 3rd and 4. Pushing the tight end over. Now to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Nothing doing there. Lucky if he got a yard after that catch. Yeah, they're going to give him a lone yard, so that means it's 4th down. To throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.